Willie D Live.
We from an era where hip-hop artists dressed in hip-hop fashion, like b-boys or the pimps and drug dealers. Now, hip-hop artists dress like rock stars. So hip-hop artists are a part of pop culture now. See what I'm saying? And all that's fair game in pop culture. Madonna was the queen of pop at that time. You see what I'm saying? All that's pop culture. So it's like right now, no one would have a problem with that. And for all the motherfucking dudes that do something like that, you're welcome.
Did you ever feel self-conscious about dudes watching you in the nude?
I mean, I'm heterosexual.
But it's some dude is like checking you out going like this. It's a dude out there, but it's some dudes did that.
Probably, but that's his thing. You know? That's his thing. You know, I like women, so I mean, you know, they ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right. So I'm thinking, like, I'm putting myself out there, right? Like, if it was me, I'm thinking I ain't fucking with it. Because I don't want no dude looking at me like that. And they going to be doing it, man. They going to be like, Willie D, huh? You busted left in the Popeyes and Bell
I mean, you know, it's like, that's something that I don't even really need to be concerned about, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it ain't like he's sitting in front of me doing nothing like that.
Right.
That's something he doing in the comfort of his home. And I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, there's been many nights that I've had, you know, magazines of beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? And I very seriously doubt that, you know, that whoever that woman was on that page wanted me doing that about her. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the natural order of things, though. You know, women, you know, men being attracted to women, women being attracted to men. That's why you did Playgirl, to get the girls. Right. Then, did you get more girls after you did Playgirl?
Yeah. I mean,
you was the man.
Women, you know, it's like that's something that women didn't have a problem with, which would make men even more upset. You know what I'm saying? It would make men even more upset.
How so?
If a dude is like, y'all, Kane went out, and his girls say, I think the pictures look nice. That means, you know, fuck me and her.
Would you do another shoot today? Would you do a new shoot today?
No, because I ain't got the body no more. You know?
What if they told you, well, you know, we'll fix it up, man. You know, we'll...
Nah, I already did it, man. You know, that's like, you know, like the cast that's always coming up to me all the time talking about I should do a remake of Ain't No Half Steppin'. You know, I should do a remake of Raw.
Did that.
Like, I already done did it,
it's
man.
It's done.
Yeah.
It cannot be touched.
Yeah.
Those songs are encapsulated in the history, in the annals of hip-hop history, do not touch.
Yeah.
Like, those songs go inside of the museum and you put a sign in front of them. Do not touch. Look, man, you came out with Ain't No Half Steppin'. Your first single, well, not your first single. Your first single was Raw, right?
Well, the first single was actually Just Rhyming with Biz.
That was
87.
That wasn't on the album. Okay, that wasn't on your first album.
No, it is. It is.
Wait a minute, hold on. That's
the one with Biz, the rap promoter. I start the motor.
Okay.
Yeah, the Kane in the flesh. Of course, I'm fresh.
Okay,
that was the first single.
Okay,
but when it came out, no one knew who I was, and Biz rhymes first. So everybody thought it was Biz's song.
Right.
So even though it's playing on the radio, I'm not getting no shows. I'm home broke because everybody, you know, they booking Biz, but nobody's booking me because they thinking it's a new Biz song featuring a new artist.
And that's what threw me off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I had to keep going back to Fly Tide at Van Coachella. Yo, come on, I need to do something by myself. Finally, he got tired of me ass and he let me go in the studio and do something on my own. That's the main reason I started the song off saying, "Here I am, R.A.W."
Ooh, man. Hey, say, man. Let me go back, bro. I'm in the hood, bro. I'm at the house. Song come on. First time on the radio. Man, I'm like, ooh-wee. Go back to the drawing board, Willie. You ain't got it. You ain't. Go back to the drawing board. This guy is something special.
Thank you, man.
That raw, bro, that's how you debut. Like, that's how you put a single out. That should have been the very first single right there. That raw, shit. And you started off the album, Long Live the Kane, with Ain't No Half Steppin'.
I think Long Live the Kane is the first song.
No, it ain't.
It's not? Oh.
Ain't No Half Steppin' is the first song.
Oh, okay.
Ain't No Half Steppin', Raw, and then Set It Off. Shit, I can't remember. All right, but anyway, that was a good start. Like, to start that album off like that.
I can't take the credit. That was either Marley or Fly Tie that structured Long Live the Kane, the song setup. That wasn't me. Like that was stuff that I didn't know nothing about.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't learn that until the second album.
Yeah.
You know, so I can't even take the credit for that. That would have either been Fly Tie or Marley Marl.
Man, how brilliant of a producer is Marley Marl?
Marley is a legend, man. He's incredible because I mean, you know, when Curtis Blow sampled, I forgot whatever song it was for "If I Rule the World," and whatever it was that the Beastie Boys sampled for, I think it was "Hold It Now, Hit It," I believe. Like, you know, these being those early samples from people, Marley figured out a way to chop samples, you know, as opposed to, because I think the first thing they had was something called a Pooba song that had more sample time or something. But I mean, Marley figured out a way to chop samples. And then with him using that SP being, you know, an 8-bit machine, or I think the first one, the SP was 8-bit, and I think the 12 or 1200, I think it was, or whatever, then moved up to 12-bit. But I mean, it's like the grit to the sample that was added then just changed the dynamic and put this ring sound to it, this hum to it, you know. I mean, like he basically, you know, like evolved a style, man, or a sound in hip-hop. And what Marley was doing was bringing back the Park Jam thing. Because when hip-hop started, Sylvia Robinson had bands going in, replaying Good Times, you know, replaying Taste the Honey, stuff like that, replaying Get Up and Dance by Freedom. You know, she had bands replaying records, you know, which was different than Flash, Africa Bambaataa, Kool Herc, you know, break out and these dudes scratching up break beats and the MC rhyming over the break. It's a band now. And then you get to the mid-'80s where they're, the Run DMC era, they're using the Linn drums and the DMX, drum machine beats. And then Marley brought it back to the breakbeat era. It's not a DJ scratching it up. It's a producer sampling it into a drum machine, but it's still the breakbeat.
Did you ever do any production?
Yeah.
You had to, man, because look, bro, I've been around a lot of production, a lot of producers, and I don't know them damn instruments like that. I don't follow. Like, hey, man, give me some drums, man. Would you use what they call it? What was the one they used to sell like really, really cheap, start with a K?
What you
a Kawi. What was it called? The piano. They had the little keyboard to start with a K.
You're not talking about the Casio joint?
Not the Casio, but Casio is one of them. But I can't remember the name.
Is it a sampler or just a keyboard?
It's a keyboard.
Oh, damn. Oh, Korg.
No. Not Kawasaki. It's something. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah,
but anyway, man. Anyway,
because back then they had the Yamahas, the Korg.
That's what I'm trying to actually think of, the Yamaha.
Okay,
That's what I was
yeah,
trying to think
yeah.
of. The Yamaha. I thought it was started with a K, but the Yamaha. That's what I was thinking of. So, did you produce any songs on your actual album?
Yeah.
Any notables? Anything that hit?
Yeah. The ones that I got credit for were Warm It Up, Smooth Operator. The ones that I didn't get credit for would be Half Steppin', Raw.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. When you come out with your debut, you hit. How old were you? You was 22, right? You was like 22?
19 when I came out.
You came out at 19.
Yeah, I was 19 when Raw dropped.
You was 19 years old.
Mm-hmm. And I was 20 when Half Steppin' came out. Born in 68. Album came out 88.
Now, are you deep in? You getting money, but are you actually getting like the M's yet? Are you in there where you getting some M's?
Nah.
I mean, cumulatively.
Nah, the real money, I don't think I started really like seeing real money until like maybe like 93.
93.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 93.
But you getting money and you're known and you got access and options now. You're living good. At least we're gonna always go get a nice car. What's the first car you went and bought?
First car I bought was a Volvo. It was a Volvo.
Yeah.
Can't remember if it was a 740 or 760, but it was a Volvo.
Right.
A white Volvo.
So then you
Because I wasn't getting money like that.
Right.
I was, wasn't no big check, Back then I was still getting them tools and fuse,
Tools and fuse.